You know who I hate? You know who I really hate? You know who I really fucking hate? Glazers, bro. There are so many glazers out there. Glazing all sorts of things or people, and it pisses me off. Okay? Everyone's glazing. The glaze is getting everywhere. It's getting on their face. It's even getting on mine somehow. It's splashing over to me. It's all over my face. It's all sticky and salty. That's gross. Disgusting. You know who gets glazed a lot? Celebrities. Right? I mean, you can be a musician, right? And you can be kind of popular. And you will get glazed. You will get glazers. It doesn't matter, right? It can, you know... You can be Playboy Cardi and release an album every 5 years. You know? And, like, basically moan into the microphone. And, like... 14-year-old boys will glaze you, you know? Like, they will go to a Cardi concert. And they'll, you know, it'll get everywhere. It'll get all over their fucking, their jeans, their baggy ass jeans that they wear to look opium. And then you got like people who are like on the opposite end of this, you know. We have like, there's like people who are like anti-glazers basically. It's like, instead of them like creaming everywhere, it's like they're sucking all the glaze in somehow. You know, it's like the negative version of a glazer. It's like yin and yang. It's like there's a balance. You know? You know who had glazers? Michael Jackson. That dude could walk down the street and he would have like 1 million people following him on the street. You know, he had to wear disguises just to go out in public. Like, I get he's a great musician, but bro, like, let the guy walk down the street. Stop glazing him, bro. Like, those guys were just walking, like, running after him in the streets, you know? Like, Michael, please, I'm about to bust. Just please, let me bust on you. Let me bust on your face. I was thinking, like, MJ, you know? There's also Michael Jordan, right? And that reminded me, people also glaze athletes. Like LeBron. Especially LeBron. Now, to be fair, the LeBron glaze is also kind of like a, you know, it's like a joke. But, like, dude, like... With some guys, I don't think it's a joke. I think some guys would really jerk off LeBron. They would really, they'd grab, you know, they'd grab LeBron's James, if you know what I mean, and they'd grab LeBron's James and they'd start sucking on it. And like, whatever, celebrities get glazed. I mean, like, whatever. I mean, I have no, you can't really control that. I mean, you know. You can't control getting glazed, I think, if you have like millions of people who know you. But like, okay, well, and then listen, then we have people, just regular people who get glazed. Like regular people who get glazed for some reason. And most of the time, regular people get glazed by other regular people. It'll be because they want to crack them. Because they think they're bad, you know? Those people, when they glaze, like, it's really getting everywhere. Like, all over their face, all over the other person's face, all over my face. Like, somehow that shit splashes over to me. It's gross and sticky and salty. It's disgusting. And, you know... I just can't deal with that. I just can't, you know, I just can't deal with that. This is why in my ideal world, right, I'm gonna castrate everyone. So no one wants to fuck anyone. No one has any libido. There will never be any sexual activity ever. You know, and then the population dies out in like 80 years or something. I don't know. Who else do I hate? Who else gets glazed? Talked about musicians. Talked about... Oh, dude, actors. Actors get glazed so much, especially if they're hot. Which also brings back to the other thing. Yeah, if there's an actor who people think are hot, you know, other types of celebrities too, there is so much fucking glaze. Oh my god, bro. People will bust for the people they think are hot, literally. I mean, which makes sense. It's like a biological reaction, you know? But still, I mean, I can't even think of anyone off the top of my head. Because, I don't know, I think everyone's ugly right now, I don't know. But like, I can't think of anything. And then there's the, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go off on a tangent now and just talk about some stupid shit. You know who I want to glaze? I want to glaze your mom. I want to double glaze your mom in like 10, not double. I'm gonna glaze your mom in 10 layers of glaze. She's gonna be so glazed. The worst part is I think when people's like two people will start glazing each other, and then it's like, okay, stop. This is like, you're trading glaze, you know? If I like, I have to like back up or else I get caught in the crossfire and it gets on me. It gets on my face and that's gross. Just so much glaze. So much. It's everywhere. I love glaze. Stop, it's getting everywhere. Ah. Stop fucking glazing, bro. I'm fucking sick of it. You know what else gets glazed? I was gonna say YouTubers, but honestly, like online content creators get hated on more so than they get like glazed, honestly. Like it's only like the really old classic YouTubers you'll see anyone like kind of be like positive towards. Because everyone, like, think of any modern like streamer or something. Everyone in their comments is just like, bro, you're such a fucking loser. You know, you're so chopped. And that's just how Twitch streams work, I guess. You kind of have to have like people who are negative. Okay, actually, speaking of musicians, you know what musicians get glazed the most? Pop singers. Pop singers get glazed so fucking much, dude. So much. Like, especially K-pop singers. But like, you know, like American pop singers will get glazed too. Like, you know, like you'll see like K-pop stands, like BTS stands or whatever. You'll see like on Twitter, you'll see fucking Ariana Grande stands. Nicki Minaj stands. I'm gonna be honest, right? I don't really check Twitter that much, so I'm not well acquainted with stan culture, but I hate it and I think it's annoying. And yes, I have a Twitter. You know, while we're at it, like, I fucking cancel me, bro. Put my head on a pike. Like come at me with pitchforks and fire. I don't know. Nobody even thinks about like that type of Twitter anymore. That's, you know, stan culture's dead. But I don't know. It's an interesting point to make. I don't know. You know who else gets glazed a lot? Like old musicians. They'll also have like a lot of haters, but like a lot of these old musicians will have like a lot of glazers who will be like, actually no, old musicians get hated on more than they get glazed because they're like, they're not as good as they used to be. Who else gets glazed? Anime characters get glazed. I don't know. Anyways, everyone's glazing. And, you know, it's getting everywhere, and everyone's glazing now. And, subscribe to me, because I want it on my face, too. Subscribe to become a Mindbox Glazer.